Okay, so this is my second take on this video. I got asked what deities I work with that I can talk about and what I like about magic. So just to start, I guess I'm kind of a fair weather pagan as far as my relationships with deities goes. Or, you know, a bipolar pagan. Ha ha ha. I go through phases where I have very intense relationships with the deities, and then phases where I completely drop off contact, and those are very linked to my mood. So at present, I don't have any active relationships, but I'm working on reestablishing those relationships. The primary relationship I have is with Hecate, who is very important to me as a guide and a teacher, and is very interested in making me a better witch, but also helping me through my mental stuff that I deal with. Very interested in that, and I have a lot of feelings about that and about crossroads, which are her domain as they relate to my mental health issues. So that's a thing that I work with, or try to work with. I also have a fledgling relationship with Persephone, who is, my relationship with her is slightly less formal than my relationship with Hecate. I would say Hecate will someday be a patron for me. And Persephone is just a relationship I have. It may be long-term, it may not be. I relate to her deeply, and she helps me through a lot of stuff as well. A lot of my relationships with spirits have to do with my working on me stuff mentally and whatnot, and that's definitely the case for Persephone. I have shrines to both of them over here. I can't really show you because it's dark, but I have permanent shrines to both of them, and I used to light candles for them every day or as often as possible, and incense, and say a few words, but I haven't done that in a very long time. I'd like to start again. I also have a sort of on-again, off-again relationship with a horned spirit, not otherwise specified, who, as the name suggests, I cannot really identify, but he is present, and he's got horns, and he moves around a lot. He's hard to get a handle on. I don't know if he's a deity or a spirit or a guide or what, like, his purpose is, but those are my primary relationships. I also have sometimes got a relationship with my ancestors, but that's very shaky because I'm still working on establishing what that means to me and stuff, so that's a complicated issue. As for my favorite thing about magic, the thing I like about magic is that the more you use it and interact with it, the more you see it, the more that you realize that it's around you all the time and it affects everything. It's like, there's this concept called scientific literacy, which just means that when you look at the world, you recognize the principles of science as they affect the world. And I think that there's a magical literacy too, that the more you understand, or you don't really understand magic, but the more you recognize magic, the more you recognize magic, and it becomes a very big player. And the more you recognize it around you, the easier it is to interact with and manipulate. So things just start to fit together, for me at least, when you start to work with magic. And that's probably my favorite thing about it, because it feels like it fills a spot for me. It settles well inside me, and it makes me feel powerful and whole. And that's pretty important to me. So that's probably my favorite thing about magic. My other favorite thing about magic is cursing bad neighbors. I'm just kidding. I've never done that. But, you know, I might. Who knows? Okay, this video is 5 minutes long, so I'm gonna stop. Okay, sorry if you watched this whole thing. I mean, not sorry. I'm trying not to say I'm sorry about things. Thank you for watching this video. The glare on my glasses is really weird, and I don't know if it has been this whole time, but I'm gonna stop talking now.